Okay, and while I'm here, let me pop it up on my phone so I can actually see the feed. So, guys, sorry about being a little bit late.
As usual.
A little technical difficulties. Let's see, do we have anyone in here yet? No, I don't think so. But my phone never tells me the right amount of people. So, anyways, Hangouts is going away later this year for quick streaming try. Wow, whatever that is. Oh my goodness! Let's see if people pop in. Am I on live? Let's do this.
It says you are.
Yeah. I don't see any people. Oh, here we go. I got Raven in here. Hello. I just don't think my phone tells me the right number of people that are on. Yeah, Lisa's in here. All right, so we got folks in here. Just my phone lies to me. That figures. Anyways, welcome to the Saturday night popcorn party. And oh my God, is it Friday? It is Friday. Crap. We usually do this Saturday. Well, that's right, because this is Pride weekend here in Rhode Island. So tomorrow at this time, I'm probably going to be so baked up and high, and Maddie's going to be drunk because we are going to be getting our Pride on. So it's better we do this today. Even though Maddie's not feeling good because someone had too much to drink. What's wrong with the burger? No. Oh. Anyways, I have some guests tonight. We'll start first with Hecsen. Say hi, Hecsen.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. And I have the one, the only, our Momma Squirrel.
Hi! Yay!
Waggy
woo! And the reason why they're on is because we need to have a TarotStock recap. Oh my God, we had so much fun. So many funny moments. Like,
I want to go back.
Right? I want to go back. I want to go back too. And I want to go back and I want to ride the bus back.
I know. I want everyone to come back. I feel like an empty nester.
I want to stay there forever.
She's got empty nest syndrome.
I want to stay in that moment forever.
Yeah.
It was great.
It was awesome. It was, oh my God, it was so awesome. It really was. Thank you so much, Jen, for having us over and opening your doors for all of us. It was an amazing experience.
Aw, stop thanking me. You guys do as much for me as I do for you. So.
Yeah, but seriously, you opened up your home to us and you made an experience. You know, sometimes, not sometimes, we go through life and sometimes like we have that experience that kind of leaves a mark in our lives. Something that we remember as like a milestone almost. And that's what TarotStock was. It was, it really was a milestone.
It really was. That's how I see it too. It really, really was like, wow, an amazing experience, and all of us that got together and we got to meet each other. Like, for me, at least, it was like, I wasn't expecting, I don't know what I was expecting, but like getting there and getting to know everybody and the connections we made was way more than what I ever expected it to be like.
Yeah, me too.
The love of my life. It is.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. This is Kaylin. You guys have seen her on my channel probably a couple times. She's well, this is on Dave's channel.
Oh, this is on Dave's channel. Oh,
yeah.
So I'm making some waves now. I'm getting
Yeah, you're making waves. Yeah, we're making waves over here, right?
Yes. Yes, yes.
That's kind of cool, though. How do you guys do that?
It's Google Hangouts.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And then we go on.
It's so cool. So, oh my God. So some of the funny moments, and I need to, and we'll bounce around a little bit, but I need to hop into this. So after popcorn party, so we finished popcorn party, and I regret not leaving all of the cameras rolling because the conversation just kind of.
I think I always thought the camera was always recording, but the whole pooga wooga woo thing did not come out in popcorn party.
It didn't?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm not watching that back, so I don't know because I will never watch that back.
Oh my God, we should have left the cameras running. That was hilarious.
I watched like the first 2 minutes and I thought, no, you know what? I don't want to see. No.
Oh, let me tell you, I went back and watched it, and man, it was good. We had fun. So, anyways, afterwards, oh my God, what boogie woogie, what the hell happened with that? What is that?
Well, remember that we were talking about the American version of Hogwarts, and then we were going through the 4 houses, and one of the houses is called like a puck woogie or poogie woo or whatever.
Puckwudgie, yeah.
Puckwudgie. So
yeah, it was the puckwudgie. So
that's where I got the whole puggy wuggy woo.
So yeah, so we're talking about the American version of Hogwarts, and one of the houses was called Puckwoogies. And we were like, what the heck is, like, J.K. Rowling really kind of picking on Americans by making such an awful name? So we just started making fun of the Puckwoogie, and then Hecsen goes Puck woogie 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 woo, and oh my God, we're dying.
I think we had help in making it funnier than it probably was at the time, but
we got into it. Oh my God, it was
hilarious. we all get on the bus. So that's a term. So no, I know what that term. So, but I'm not. So basically, Hecsen and I at TarotStock also became. What do we call this, Hecsen? Bud buddies? and so one time I was, we basically kind of smoked a little bit of weed together. And that was part of the experience. But the thing is, I was going, to go, and I don't know, Hecsen was a little preoccupied. And I'm like, Hecsen, come on, let's go. The bus is leaving. And now, from that point on, going to smoke became known as, riding the bus.
Riding the bus.
Now on the bus.
Yeah, and on the bus. So that's what, that's what we called it. And yeah, popcorn party was completely lit because, we were all on the bus.
Yeah, and Mama doesn't get on the bus every day.
No.
Like,
nope.
It was really cool, like, because I know, like, you don't do that at all, like, if anything, once or twice a year. So it was like really cool seeing you, like, high with us, because I just thought it was hilarious and funny, and you were like a little bit out of your element, but we were all like just hanging out and letting loose, and it was an amazing experience in total. Like, all of TarotStock was awesome. Like, everything was awesome, and Peter was awesome too. By the way, Peter makes some awesome food.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's another person I can't thank enough. Peter was awesome. I've I haven't eaten that well in a while, because I don't know. It's been so busy with everything going on. It's just been like restaurant after restaurant, except for today. We made some burgers over the fire, but we haven't had that good home cooking. And Peter had us eating in style every night. It was insane.
Peter had us going back for seconds. I think at one point everybody had like 2 and 3 plates back to back.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I have to say, you guys, he loves that too. I mean, we have 4 boys. He's used to cooking for a lot of people, so that he was in his element. He loved that he could cook for everybody, and that's his thing. That's how he shows love, obviously, as you can tell. I live here all the time. That's how he is. So that was great for him too.
Yeah, but it was really good. So let's oh my God. So popcorn party was a riot, but that wasn't the only thing. So I want to go around the room, around the room, around the Google Hangout room, and starting with you, Jen. Starting with you, Momma Squirrel. Some of your funniest moments that you experienced. Some of your best and funniest moments.
There's so many. So I do have to say, it really is, doing my channel the way I do it, it's because I love to teach the connections, and I love to try to, make people reach out to each other, and that's my whole thing. And so being able to do that was like the dream, to bring people together that we knew. I mean, we just knew that we would all be able to connect, and it was greater than I could have even imagined, though. Like, we all melded as a family so quickly. The first night, almost, it was just we were family, and that was it. And we were totally comfortable with each other, which was great.
It was like we did. Obviously, we had a connection before, because we would always talk all the time, at least us, But like, even with everyone else that I didn't even know, it was like, oh wow, like we just made that connection instantly, and it was just crazy. It was like seeing someone that you've known forever and just like catching up right where you left off.
Yep, absolutely. And so I'll say, let's see. I mean, one of the million, there's got to be a million stories. I'm sure as we start, we'll remind each other of the story. Yes. I'll tell you, at the gem show, cracked me up all over the place, because everybody was going crazy. Obviously, we're all a little like crystal hungry in the head. And so like watching everybody light up and find stuff, and we'd be like, oh, come here, you got to see this. And then we were meeting in the like where people were getting food, and I would say something about a crystal, and then 4 people would jump up and go run out to a different table, and we just had so much fun. And I have to say, you guys, I had several comments from people everywhere we went. Like all the public places, almost, I had comments from several people like, where are they all from? Are they not from here? And I think that's great. You guys seem like a great group and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I told you I had, a specific person at, was it the Gem Show? I can't remember now. I had a specific
Mythic,
at the
Mythic Treasures.
Yeah.
No, yes, Mythic.
Savers.
Was it Savers?
Savers. Yes, it was Savers. That's right. Exactly. Because we were all looking at the wall. They have the wall at Savers that has the bags of stuff that they put a whole bunch of little stuff in and try to sell it all together. And so we kept like we'd pull something off the wall and be like, oh, here, look, we can use this on your altar, or here, this one can be used for this thing. And so there was this couple there, and they were standing next to me looking at the wall and stuff. And I think the woman looked at me funny at first, and then the guy looked at me funny, and they kind of, I heard her say, like, I think that they're all witches, like it was a bad. And then
Yes.
they kind of followed each other, and they saw all of us go through everything. And later on, she came to me and said, I want to tell you that you guys were really impressive, and that I have to admit that I was a little leery about the fact that it seemed like you guys were witches, and I don't think I'd ever met witches before, and I had a preconceived notion of what they were like, and you guys really changed my mind about that. You're a great group.
That's awesome.
And I heard that from several people, that kind of thing, that it just really, and I feel like that's what we are supposed to do.
Oh,
as
yeah.
a group is, change people's minds and show people what can be and what should be. And so it just was an amazing experience.
Yeah, I mean,
to add on
absolutely.
that,
It's funny you say that, because like I've got that pride mentality, because Gay Pride in Providence is here this weekend, and it's like someone asked, like, why do you go to Pride? It's to show that we are here and this is what we're like. We have a good time, and we're just like you. And that's the important thing too, as witches, when we're out. And it's funny because I had Maddie got me this pagan thingy, and the pagan thingy, whatever, I forgot what you call it. But I go to stores, I have this on, and people ask, "What is that?" Or some people will be like, "So you worship the devil?" And I'm like, "No, that's not what that means." And I take the time to explain that, the devil symbol is upside down. That's devil. I am pagan. I believe in many gods. That's all that means. And for me, I always put in there, including Jesus. And that opens up this conversation, because now, okay, they may still be a little bit backed off, but now they're intrigued. But that's how you get them in. And once you show them that, we're regular old people just like you, that's when it makes the difference,
We're a big bucket of love.
And I feel like because we went to so many different places and everybody was in awe with all of us, it has to do also with the fact that we were all in sync with each other. Like, we had like this ambiance because we were spending so much time with each other. We all were at a certain vibration together, and when we were together in public places, I feel like that vibration expanded wherever we step foot at, and people can feel that.
Absolutely. That's so true. Yes, absolutely. I felt that too, for sure.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we emanated such good vibrations and good vibes that, how can you not feel that and get caught up in it? Yeah, it was great. All right. So same question for you, Hecsen. What was your top moment, your best moment at TarotStock?
So many. Wow. I think when I got there, it was awesome too. But I think the most hilarious. My light went off.
No, not hilarious. Hilarious is going to be the next question.
Okay, well,
no, just the best moment.
The hilarious moments to me, like the funny moments, is like what I cherish the most out of everything.
True. Okay. All right. So you might have a double.
When I had the most fun, the one thing that I'll remember the most is Tarothon. when we brought the tarot to life.
That was
I thought it
amazing.
was
Yes.
funny. It was hilarious. I mean, that day was, we were tired after that, and prior to that, that day we cried, we laughed, we giggled, we everything. Like, it was amazing.
Yes, guys, just in case there might be someone on this channel that doesn't subscribe to Jen, which I doubt, but I'm going to say it anyways. Definitely check out her channel. And yeah, it's her Tarathon video. So it's absolutely amazing. And I'll let Jen explain. So tell us the whole gist and how it went.
Well, you're right, Hecsen. That was one of the best moments, because I'll say, to begin with, I have to preface this by saying that I had planned on doing a lot more preparation than just that day. And I had, kind of done preparation myself, but I knew that I wanted to include everyone. And so I kind of had set aside some time in my head to do more preparation for it. And we ended up having a really super busy day. It happened to be Sunday, and Sunday was like the day where we were trying to fit everything in. So we started out, we had to get up early. We went to the flea market that day. We went to Savers. We went to Goodwill. We went to, did we go to Mythic Treasures? No, not Sunday, right?
Not Sunday. That was the day after.
That was the day after.
The day after, Monday. Mythic Treasures was Monday.
Exactly. And then we were supposed to finish up the Reiki course before we did all that. And everybody, it was an exhausting day already. And then we were supposed to do Tarathon after that. It was, Hecsen, literally, I'm talking out, because we have this platform in my lawn. So I kind of used that when I was teaching, to be able to be above everyone, to talk to everyone, and so I could see everyone. Hecsen is falling asleep in the chair. Everybody, you get that 5 mile stare. And I thought, nobody has any idea what I'm saying. This is just not going to happen. I'm like, okay, let's try to figure out Tarathon, because my idea for it had been, I read a book from an actor who did tarot also, and he wrote a book about how to use acting to learn the tarot better. And so I thought that would be really fun to try to do that with a whole bunch of people there. It would be, more people, and we could act some of the stuff out, the different cards and all that. And so we decided to try to do that, and we tried to make up as many cards as we could. And then we were like, well, how many do we need? And how, it'll take us a while to get set up in between all this stuff. So in our head, we had a whole bunch of ideas, and we got quite a few cards together ahead of time and figured out how we were going to do it. And then YouTube crashed. And everybody went kind of nuts from Tarathon. They were like, well, yeah. And then Tange, I see you on there. Tange crashed YouTube. But then Simon kept saying, well, forget it then. After a while, he was like, okay, I don't know. This is not working. And the Facebook thing, then they kind of crashed the Facebook thing. They were trying to do that. And then he was saying, you know what, forget it. Everybody just record your videos and upload them. And I'm like, no, I can't do that, because this will not work. We knew that part of it was going to be audience participation. And I thought, we can't do that. We just have to hope that something will be able to go live somehow. So then we were going to go live just in our group, and then record that and upload that. And then right before we went live, they were like, oh yeah, wait, YouTube's back up. I'm like,
oh my God, I remember that.
What do we do? So I'm like, all right, let's just go on YouTube then, and we'll hope that things work out, and hopefully, I don't know, this works. And it was literally like all the cards that we had planned took 15 minutes?
Yeah.
And it was super fun. But then we're like, oh shit.
That was
Now
fast.
what do we do? So then it was very organic, and it kind of went, okay, let's just let them pick cards and we'll just do it on the fly.
Yup, that was awesome. I really think that's when it completely flipped the switch for us, and we got even more creative because we had already prepared ourselves with some ideas for the list of cards we got ready to do. But then that's when the fun kicked in, because it was like we were rushing and we had seconds to come up with the card that the audience picked.
Yeah, there was no preparation. It was like, that's your card, do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was great. That spontaneity, it made it that much better. I think the second part where we didn't know, like, plan ahead what we were doing, I think that was even better than what we had planned ahead.
Oh my God.
It couldn't have been better.
We were running up and down everywhere.
It was hilarious. And I don't know about you guys, but I still remember, like, when I'm doing my daily flips and stuff, if I pull up one of the cards that the Empress, I see Deb in my head.
Yeah.
With, like,
oh my God,
see all of the cards that we did. I totally, like, I'll never forget those cards that we did do, because I totally see it.
I know.
Or like the Hanged Man.
Was the Wizard.
Yes, Hanged Man was Ash, and Bob was picking her up. And
the one that, wait a minute, what was the one that Jen was at the very end? High Priestess.
The
High Priestess. Yeah. And I don't know where I got the idea of getting the light and putting it down in front of Jen and shining it up on her.
That was awesome.
But my God, it was so hot in the video. It like you stood out. It was like angelic.
I haven't gone back and watched it still. I haven't had time. I'll have to go back and watch it, because that's the one I don't see in my head, because I was in it.
Oh my God. Yeah, but that was definitely
awesome.
Fun.
The death card was really cool.
What's that, Hecsen?
The death card and the devil, when we did Maddie as the devil.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that was great. And Justice with the cauldron at your end of the stick. Justice, I loved that one. It was really fun. Yeah. We had such a good time. That was really great.
That was epic. Okay.
And I think, okay, Jen, so sorry to interrupt, Dave. I really think we should make that as a tradition every time we get together, where we'll pick some cards or whatever and we try to reenact them. I think that'll be cool. We have like an acting night or something fun, and we have a night where
No. We should make that a deck.
I know. I think so too. I'm so mad that we couldn't like take pictures of the final card.
Yeah, we need to do something like that next TarotStock and just make it a deck.
Yeah.
And it would be awesome.
Photographer take the pictures, or even a snapping camera where we're timed like 10 seconds before the camera goes off, and we reenact the card, and boom, it takes the picture, and then we can, whichever amount of us are there, we make a deck for each one of us, each member that went, whoever wants a copy of the deck, and it'll be like a photo album almost.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That'd be great. And you know, the people who subscribe to us and watch and stuff, they would get it, and we could use that as, part of the fundraising stuff that we're going to do.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
And just think, we can all say, I was in a tarot deck.
That's right. Yep. Right? I know. Can you imagine, Maddie? I was the devil. And a magician, right? Wasn't? Oh wait, yes, magician, right? I'm trying to remember what the one was.
No, I was the magician.
That's right. You were the magician. What was he on the deck, Maddie? What were you when you were on the deck with the?
Oh, when he was fighting over his things.
Oh, the emperor.
The emperor.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember I was. Oh my God! In the damn. What was it? What was it? The seven of. What was I? In the hand.
The 7 of Cups.
7 of Cups. Yeah.
the 7 chalices with like
No,
necklaces.
no. The one when I was on the hammock, the Nine of Swords or Seven of Swords.
9 of Swords, the nightmare.
Oh
card.
yeah,
Nine of Swords.
with the nightmares.
And I fell out of the hammock on purpose. I fell out.
That
of the
was
hammock
hilarious.
That was
you really
great.
acted that out really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, but there was so many good ones. Oh, you guys have to check these videos out. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was really fun.
To be honest, like, okay, so it's different because it's not like watching the videos, like we really lived it. And that to me like means so much. Like, oh, I had such an amazing time and I met you guys and it's so awesome and I love each and every one of you guys.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Oh, it was. So, so my favorite time, I have to say, doing the reenactment of tarot, because that was just epic. I will say, I'm going to tell you my number 2, since the reenactor, the tarot was already taken. My number 2 best part is when you set the circle, Jen.
Oh,
I found that so emotional when you blessed us or anointed us into the circle, each one by one. It was just a beautiful, beautiful ceremony.
It was. It really was. Oh, and the smell of that water she made. Oh, jeez. Oh my God. It was just everything. And I could feel. The thing is, I could feel like when she, because first she blesses us under the goddess and welcomes us in and all that, and at the same time it's kind of like a consecration because we're being cleansed also and purified to be able to enter the circle because it's a sacred space. And so like I felt that with every point that she was touching, it was like, I can't explain it. Like the energy.
I felt that space. I felt that space becoming
like crossing over, right? Like
when
you cross over a doorway. Oh my God, it was just it was amazing.
You were entering a sacred, it just felt sacred.
I'm so glad you guys felt that because that was really important to me. That's why, like, I waited till it was the day that everybody was there, and I that was like purposely made because at the time that it was, because I really felt like that was what was gonna meld us together, right?
Yes.
And that tied the knot. Yeah, that tied the knot that made us the family that we are. And I think that was a very huge part of it.
I agree. It was just really great. And the circle itself, like I had not had a circle in my yard before that. I mean, I had made temporary circles before and stuff, but that circle is there forever. It's not going anywhere. And it will be there next year when everybody comes, and we'll just be adding to it. And that was,
I tell you, it is inspired. So when I came home, I was like, okay, Maddie, you like to set altars up everywhere. The backyard, let's have at it out there. It actually inspired me to turn. And now I don't have a big yard, but
I know
we can turn that whole backyard and bless that whole yard as our circle and kind of do the same thing. It's just inspired us to bring altars outside and just to make our space sacred.
I'm so glad that and I think that connects everyone again, even though we're miles and miles apart. It's because we all felt like that was special and important and stuff. I go out to those altars like every day just to kind of be there with everyone. And I feel like everyone's spirit is still there. And I love them.
And I feel too like I can, like if I'm having a bad day or I'm stressed or something, like I could shut my eyes even if it's for just a few seconds, and be there.
Yeah.
We live that, and just the memory of actually being there, like can like and remembering the sense and the blessing and the entering of the circle and everything, and all of us that were there.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was amazing. So I can still go back there. You know,
Yes.
that's awesome.
And just remember, I want to make sure everybody knows, you know, I feel like we want to talk about it because we want, yes, this was the first year ever, and we want everyone to be able to come. I mean, like everyone, I want you all to be able to come and experience it because I know that it's such a special thing.
It was fun. And I think that for next year also, we shouldn't like I will put I'll put some extra money, like I'll have extra money saved up and be prepared for it for anyone that needs help. Even if it's getting at least 2 or 3 bigger tents also, you know, so and stuff like that, because we were camping outside and stuff, and it was fun. Like, to me the weather was perfect because it wasn't bad at all.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Jen doesn't agree. She feels like the weather was crappy because then this past week was like sunny and pretty, but
Oh,
it
yeah.
wasn't
I mean,
either too
see,
hot to be outside or anything like that.
the thing is, I mean, there was a few times it was raining, but it could have been worse. I mean, we got the days were dry. We were able to do what we needed to do. And I want to pop over to some of the comments because we've been ignoring the people. Let me see. Living Out Loud says, I would love to go next year. You have to make it happen. Definitely make it happen. Little Dandelion says 370 days unless the date changes again. Are you coming, Little Dandelion? You should definitely come.
Yeah, he said he's definitely going to be there.
That's awesome. Awesome. Let's see. What else? Oh my God. Okay. So that's anyways. It was a lot of fun. All right. Next question. We're going to go to Jen. What is the most hilarious gut-busting moment for you during TarotStock?
So again, because I don't ride the bus every day, that popcorn party for me was, I mean, that was the first time in a long time that I've ridden the bus. It just, you know, and that should tell you guys something, because I don't do that all the time for several reasons. One, I don't like to, I don't know. I don't like to feel like I'm not in control. And I said when we were there, like usually, usually I just be quiet and I don't say much because it is not something that I'm like, this is, and not that I don't like it. I do, but I don't like to show how stupid I am, or it's like, oh boy. But because I felt safe with all of you and the people who were there live, it was okay to me. And so that was a big deal for me to let loose and laugh like that and not worry about what was going on in the camera much. And it was really great. And Hecsen and I sit next to each other, and I'm like leaning on him all the time because
my God!
The funniest part, Jen, was watching you try to like hide it behind Hecsen, but you didn't realize you were going past it. I'm like, Jen, we can still see what you're doing.
No, and the funny thing is, because I know where Jen is coming from. If your channel's monetized, you don't want to do weed on it, because YouTube will demonetize you. I'm not monetized. I don't care. But the funny thing is, I was using the other software, so I was able to switch the camera back and forth. And I knew when Jen was going to do her thing, and I turned that camera off, but she's still like hiding The camera wasn't even on her.
At one point, she hid behind me, right? And then she looked at the camera when she was done and blew the smoke at the camera. And I was like, oh my God.
Oh, I know. And I distinctly, like I said, I haven't watched that back. I probably never will. But I distinctly remember somebody saying, you know, we can still see you, and looking up and seeing the camera.
This is what it looked like. Wait,
Oh, shit.
for a second. Jen, this is what you looked like. You're like, I'm just like, Jen.
Oh, that was too
Oh,
fun.
but we had fun. It was fun. I think that night was the funniest night because we all just let loose and we were the funniest we could all be, and it was really cool.
Yeah.
I love TarotStock. I think it was awesome and an amazing experience, and I'm very happy to be part of something so big because I see it as something so big, and it's only gonna keep growing just how we are growing, you know.
Oh yes.
And it was an awesome experience, and for those of you that were not there, just all I can say is try to be there next time we get together, because it's gonna be the same. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna be doing like classes and stuff, and we have already been through it the one time, so we all have like,
we'll work out all the bugs.
What we can do next time, and you know, we have all these ideas that we want to do for just to get as many people as we can together and up there where Jen is. So
yeah, Gypsy says, I miss everyone from TarotStock. Can't wait to meet more people next year. Yes, boo. I know. I miss all of you guys. Oh my God. But at least we're fortunate enough. We got together with we have a local little witchy group of our own over here to kind of tide us over. And we met one of them because of TarotStock. So how big or small is this stupid world we live in, where two people, or not two people, but two separate groups of people, or Maddie and me, and another person from the same state, Rhode Island, meet in New York and are now friends here. It's absolutely crazy. Crazy. So anyways, Hecsen, your funniest, most hilarious moment.
I would say it was popcorn party, yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I love popcorn party. Because that was just hilarious, boogie woogie woo. But I'll give you my number 2 just to have some variety in here, and I call it Hecsen Has a Gummy.
Oh my God!
You were on the bus. You were driving the bus. You were driving the bus.
Dave, oh my God, that freaking gummy. Jesus. I was like, really? I felt like I was floating in the air and shit.
That was pretty funny. I don't think I've seen Hecsen that. I don't know, like the spacey.
I was spaced out, but it was fun.
Yeah.
I think that's the mostest I've been at. The mostest. That's like the most I've ever been high. Like,
Gypsy Lee, our other bus buddies in here. Yes. And she says, no, he was under the bus. Yeah. Oh, so what happened was, I brought some edibles because we can get them legal down here. And so I brought some. Maybe I shouldn't. Well, there were some edibles that came into our possession.
Somehow,
some sort of crystal fairy brought them. So I gave one to Hecsen, and when you do edibles, they take some time to kick in. So I think he was smoking too, and then the edible kicked in, and he was like,
And then that shit kicked in out of nowhere. And I've been smoking and I was already high. And then I went from like being high to being like,
So he was just gone. He was gone. So that was
No, I mean I was still there.
but that was my second funniest. Oh, that's awesome. So next question. And this is something that I think about quite a lot. You know, we see each other, and we have been seeing each other on our YouTubes, on, Messenger chat and all that. And we've been seeing each other for the longest time at this point. But TarotStock, we finally saw that person in person. So what I found remarkable is that, because when I've met people in the past that I, talked to or have seen, on video chat, they've always looked totally different. I was like, oh, so that's you. Wow, you look so different on, with, oh my God, with both Jen and Hecsen, they looked exactly as I expected. It was like, it was like not meeting someone new. It was like meeting, walking up to
kind of like meeting each other again in a way, almost like when you have a relative that you don't see that often, but when you see them, it's like you catch up with each other, like right then and there. Like that's how I feel. That's what I was referring to.
Yeah.
When it came to like being in the same vibration, because it was like, oh my God, like my little circle of energy came into like each other's personal like little sacred space, the way I can describe it. And it was like just this energy. It was like everything you could feel, I could feel. Like, I don't know, it was just everything there. Like that's why I like to think about it. We all laughed, we all cried, like we spoke about so many different things. Like, and I want everybody to know that it wasn't just always a witchy thing or like just pagan. Like, no, like, we shared things about our personal lives and everything, and we got to know about who we really are as human beings, and it was an amazing experience. Yes, we're witchy and we're pagans and stuff like that, but we're not just only that. It was just.
It was more than that.
Oh yeah,
it was more than just that. Like, it was just everything.
I mean, we would have conversations about food, conversations about all different things. We went, and Jen took us to go see the Erie Canal. So we did a little sightseeing. We went on a hike.
Oh, the hike!
The hike was hilarious.
I forgot about the hike.
I love that hike, though. To be honest with you, after all the mud and all the crazy stuff, when we got to the top and we saw down and we saw like the hills with the trees and everything, oh, it was beautiful. It really was beautiful.
It really
was a beautiful hike.
Yeah, so it was more than just tarot cards. It was more than just witchy stuff. It was just
a true bonding.
It was.
Yeah, it was sitting by the fire.
Sharing, just
making s'mores.
Talking shit, like just hanging out. Even the hanging out, it was just so awesome. It was so awesome.
Yeah, I have to say too. Just for me, I wanna. There's something happened. I just totally. It was family, exactly, Pat. Yep. Because I'll tell you that the admins of my group, we have an admin chat, and we talk almost daily on video chat. And so that was not drumming. Yeah, so I loved the drumming part. That was literally like we had met so many times before, even though we hadn't met in person. But it wasn't just that, because the people who were not in my admin chat, who I have never video chatted with ever, Gypsy, Lillian, and Jack, and Yep. And Ashley, who we had never ever even talked to like on chat ever. Yeah, exactly. It was the universe just brought everyone together, and it really was like we were family from another lifetime because the universe connected us, period. And it was just a coming together of like minds and souls. And I really feel like you all can have that connection too. I want everyone to be able to come. Thomas.
Oh yeah.
Thomas, good night. We love you.
Good night, Thomas.
I'm going to pop over to the comments for a sec. Let's see. Kay says that's what being friends is all about. Absolutely.
Kendra mentioned the hammock, and I
love the hike. And Hecsen, you were so precious with you in the mud. Oh my God, that was hilarious. What were you saying?
Kendra mentioned the hammock, and I was like, that hammock did not like me at all. I kept on falling over all the time.
Yeah.
Especially when like I fell over because Dave and I were gonna go sit on the hammock, and then he stood up. I sat on it, flipped backwards, right as Jen's mom is coming out the house.
Yeah, it's right off the thing.
Yeah. The hike too. We had to like say something about the hike because the hike was awesome. I have to say it was as a person of some heft, I have great intentions of going on a hike every day because literally I have this amazing hiking trail, like 3 houses up is where it starts. So it's right here and I can go every day, but I just don't do it enough. So to be able to go again, this is the first time I've gone this year. And everybody just kind of grabbed their shoes. Poor Hecsen was in this gorgeous outfit. He looked so fly. And then bring him up to the mud.
And it's going, oh my God, guys.
Oh my God.
The mud.
Ben took his shoes off.
Oh, yeah. Ben took his shoes off because it was mud. There was areas where we had to go through there was no way to get around the mud. So we're sinking into the mud trying to walk. And it was great. It was a really super long walk though. And most of us were really fucking sore the next day. And was it the next day when we went to
the gem show?
The gem show.
Oh yeah, the gem show. When we went to the gem show. So we walked around all that day. It was
that was an amazing day.
It was great. The whole thing was great.
Every day was amazing. Every freaking day was amazing. Even the days we just sat around and were eating shit with each other.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, this just shows you me being me. But the best times I had is just walking into the backyard, even just getting on the bus, and just walking around the property and just hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a week-long hanging out with the family cookout,
Literally, and it felt like that, like a family gathering,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was just beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so I want to say something. I
Go
was
for
so
it.
nervous to meeting Maddie in person.
Me?
Maddie?
Yes, I really
Why?
was. I was so nervous to meeting Maddie in person, I remember.
The truth comes out.
Ben picked me up, and then when I got to Jen's, I'm like, oh my God, how is everyone going to be? Are they going to like me? Like, whatever. So, like, when I get there, it was so cool. And then I got to meet, like, Jen and Dave and Maddie and everybody. Oh my God, it was awesome. And me and Maddie clicked, like, crazy. We're like twinsies, literally.
Hecsen, when I saw that you rolled up, I was like trying to figure out like who was in the car because I didn't recognize Ben and Bob at first. And who was I sitting with? I think I was sitting with Ashley, and like where the little tent thing was. And I forgot I had coffee right in front of me. I almost knocked it over because I went, "Whoa, Hecsen's here!" I ran over to the car. And Ashley was like, "Matt, you almost knocked over the tea." I was like, "Oh, sorry, I don't care. Hecsen's here."
Okay. We got to go around the room. So how do we do this? We gotta keep this organized. Oh my God. So Hecsen, starting with you, when you first met Maddie face to face, first thought that came into your head.
Squishy.
Okay. First, Momma Squirrel, the first time you saw Maddie, first thought that came into your head.
My sixth son. And for real, like, Hecsen and me and Maddie, we've been talking about that for a while now, that like he's my fifth son, Maddie's my sixth son. It was like family coming home. Mm-hmm. Like when my boys come home, I'm like, yay, oh, my boys are here. And
we're Jen's gay children.
Okay.
Yep, that's right.
All right. So now, same question, Hecsen, but the first time you saw me in person, initial thoughts. Like what
awesome. Awesome.
What?
You're really cool. You're really cool. Very awesome.
Oh. Jen?
Momma Squirrel, I just wanted to like hug her all day, every
day. I know. I'm gonna get to Momma Squirrel next. So Momma Squirrel, first initial impression.
Exactly like I thought. I figured, and I wish, that's the one thing I have to say. I wish that we all had more time to like just do some individual one-on-ones. Because Dave, you and I are so alike about some stuff that I'm like, we just totally knew each other immediately. Like, I know how you are, you know how me are. It's like we don't even have to say anything, and we're good. So it was just like clicked with my brother, you know. It was totally right there. We were good, and I felt that immediately.
Yeah. So that's my answer, and I said that early on. Like, when I first met you, Jen, in person, it was just like kind of like walking up to another video, but I can hug in person. Mm-hmm. It was just that level of comfort.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And the same thing with you, Hecsen. I was like, and I just hugged, and it was just like you look the same. It was just like, hey, I can reach.
Yeah, it was. Now. Yeah, it's like, oh my God. But even, okay, so the only way I could describe it is we're also genuine with each other, that's what it really was. You know, because I feel like some people especially people you look behind the camera, like either
they can be very opposite.
Most people are not really themselves. You get what I'm saying? But all of us, like, we are ourselves.
Yes.
And even in person, even in our videos, you know, we are who we are, and it's something that radiates. And even for people that don't have a YouTube channel that were there, everybody that was there was so genuine, and they were themselves. And that's really what the one memory that I'm going to cherish the most out of all of TarotStock was. Mm-hmm. When we were all there, each and every one of us, by the fire, after the circle, and even in the circle, like, we all synced with each other, and we were all in this vibration that it was just radiating all around us.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head with, like, this is what we are when the camera's not on. There's no acting. This is just us. You know, we walked up to Jen. It was just like she is in the videos. It's like, yeah, she's showing us around the property, and this is our ear, and talking about.
But it was better being there, though.
It was like,
it's like a museum.
Yeah,
it really is.
Oh yeah, a museum. Oh my God.
Oh yeah,
like,
you know what?
Cabinet, everything. It was like, it was like walking to a witchy museum.
To me, Jen's house is literally like the Weasley's house in Harry Potter. And she walk into it. It's cozy. It's cozy. Warm. It's magical. It's it's just like that.
And it's like, remember that scene in Harry Potter when Harry first walked in? He's like looking at all the things, and there's like the dishes washing themselves, and he's like kind of looking at everything like, this is so amazing. That's pretty much what it was like walking into.
I love you guys.
Yeah, I tell you, it's inspired us just to see this place. Oh my God.
But no, elaborating on what Hecsen said, the reason why I think everyone just felt so comfortable and we were all genuine was because of the amazing environment that Jen created.
Yes.
Most people, when you're meeting people for the first time face to face, you think, oh, I should act a certain way.
Yeah.
I want to impress everyone. This is how I should act versus how I should really act. And because of the environment Jen created, it melted all that. And we were like, you know what? We're in a comfortable environment where we feel safe. We can be who we are.
Yep. And that what you're referring to, Maddie, is, you know, what some people call the spirit of place, or, you know, that energy when you're in that place. And it was very magical. It was beautiful. Jen's house is beautiful. The property's beautiful. The outside altars. Oh my God, it was all beautiful. It was an amazing experience. And again, Momma Squirrel, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you so much.
I cannot wait to be there again.
It was great. So we have a comment. This is funny. Wait a minute. It says, oh my God. Oh, I just lost that. It says looks like someone's melting in the couch beside Maddie. And you look at it, and it's the picture of you, Maddie.
Oh God, that scares me.
So creepy.
I was like, what the what?
Yeah. Oh, that's our pillow.
And I. Even more creepier.
Oh my God, do you know
That
what
is
I thought
creepy.
that was?
That is very creepy. Put that away.
Oh my God, what the hell is his name?
I don't think I can handle 2 Maddies in 2 days.
Oh God.
Who is, oh my God, what the hell was that song? The song with the little guy where he dances and it was hugely popular. What the hell was that song?
The Crazy Frog song?
Your sister's riding with a looks like Kim.
No, it's not. It's, you know, the pop star guy.
Oh, on the Gangnam Star. Huh?
Yes, Gangnam Style.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God. But yeah,
I'm really glad that you guys felt that from my house, because that, again, that stuff is purposeful. That's how I want my environment to be for people. That it's very important to me that people feel like they can be themselves and feel like they're welcome and feel like they can be at home. And that's partly like, I don't have this perfectly clean white couch kind of house. I just could never live like that, because to me, that's not an inviting place to be.
Yes. Yes, that actually made me feel
honestly,
better,
it was
because
I wouldn't change
our house is kind of like that. And you know, as soon as I saw Jen's house, I was like, there's 2 thoughts that came into my mind. It was like, oh God, this place looks awesome, and Maddie is going to go nuts him home. And it just validated that that's okay. As long as he leaves me some flat places, like the kitchen table, so I can tumble rocks. But it is absolutely a wonderful place. And yeah, we just got to get more of you guys out next year. Absolutely.
Silver Willow said, I keep waiting for that chair to go over backwards. Everyone thinks that it will, but it doesn't. It just feels
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
I almost died in that couch.
Oh God.
Yeah, that thing almost killed me too.
I remember
it did not. Everybody just thinks it will.
I remember when I first sat down, Jen, after you brought us in, and I went, I was like, oh my God.
Yep. I know. I do. I want to make sure we get to some of our plans to try to make sure other people can come too next year.
When are we going to start the Etsy? It's the Etsy shop that we're going to do, right?
Yeah, I'm actually this weekend. I'm going to look into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ashley, I did almost die. You didn't, Ashley. You didn't. You just thought you did.
So I have
Hi, Ashley.
Ashley!
Ashley.
Oh, oh my God, I gotta say one thing. Ashley, please say hi to your mom, because I'll tell you, talk about connections you make at things like TarotStock. Lillian is like, I met my soul sister. Like, I met
love
the
Lillian
person
and
that
Ashley.
I was connected with in past lives. And that's Lillian. I mean, I really mean that. It's like I'm connected to all you guys, but I don't know. There was a bond that was instant that I felt with Lillian.
I love Lillian. I love Lillian and Ashley.
And I love Ashley.
Jen, Kay's asking if she were to fly to TarotStock, what airport should she fly into?
Yeah, so Rochester, New York is closest. But Buffalo is usually cheaper, so either way is okay. Buffalo is about, what did it take us? About an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes, something like that.
Oh, she just said.
I'm gonna be honest. I liked flying through Buffalo, but I did fly in through Buffalo, and it was cheaper. I paid $175 for my ticket, round trip. But I think that next time I'll probably spend the extra $100 and fly through Buffalo. I mean, fly through Rochester, just because it is closer. Like, Buffalo was a whole hour and 20 minutes away, and like, trying to get there. Like, I don't know, it was a little too far away, but I didn't mind it because it was the first time, and, it was pretty cheap. But I think for next time, just for convenience,
Now, you know what,
I'd rather
Hecsen?
fly in closer.
Hecsen, you should fly into Providence and drive up with us.
I'll do that too. Yeah.
Because I think, I don't know about Miami. Orlando to Providence is dirt cheap. So I don't know about Miami, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, and Rochester is like 15, 20 minutes. Rochester Airport is really close for us. So
Yeah,
Rochester would probably be better, but it is probably cheaper to go to Buffalo. Either way is okay. But
yeah, there's options.
Oh my God.
And I will say too, I know not everyone can take the week, but it would be so nice if we could really get the whole week from everyone, because there's so much we're trying to cram in there, and there's so, like, we didn't do like 90% of the stuff for the week because we had crammed so much in there on the weekend that we just kind of, and it was okay. That was perfectly okay. But we were trying to cram so much in the weekend that by the time the week came, we were all exhausted. We're like, let's just rest together.
Yeah, so I was going to do a singing bowl class. I didn't even do it just because we were so spent. It was like, screw it. It was raining out anyways.
Yeah. And next year, the dates are the 18th, June 18th through the, what do we say? The 27th? Shit. Hold on. I can't remember now. Damn it.
There's pasta out there with some meat in it if you want some. It's on there. And I did all of the dishes, so Pops doesn't have to worry about anything in the morning.
Thank you, sweetie.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to do just mine. Only a couple dishes in there anyway, so it doesn't have to do anything in the morning.
Okay. So it is the 18th through the, what do we say, the 25th? The 18th through the 25th? I think that sounds right. The 18th through the 25th.
That was 19th to the 27th. I think 22.
Oh, yeah. Well, technically, yeah. I always say the 18th because I will have off Thursday also. So if you want to start coming in on Thursday, it's okay. But really, we'll start planning stuff for that Friday, which would be the 19th through whatever, 26th, 25th or 26th that week.
Fuck that. I'm not going, like, I was there for 5 days, but I'm gonna take the entire freaking week next time.
Right.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah,
needs to
like
take a week
I'll
off.
fly in. I want to get there no
Yeah,
later
I'm
than
taking
Friday.
the week off.
We could probably, well, it's up to Maddie and Dave. If we do fly up to Providence, and then we ride up to Jen's, like, I would like to be there Thursday. Would be cool to
Yeah,
get
day
there
before.
Thursday. Yeah, to at least even help out, and because we've already been there, and we're admins. Like,
Yeah, so we could
I
technically
really
say
want
the
to be able
18th
to.
to use
I
that
really
as like
want
a
to be able
travel
to
day.
help set up and everything. So
Yeah, that'd be good. And Kay, don't worry about it. We will work it out. If we need to come and get you from either airport, whatever, we'll figure it out. It's not a big deal. We're good. We'll figure it out.
we didn't have any issues at all, like getting around or anything. Like, like I think it was 3 people had their car at one point, and we all carpooled and stuff like that. Like, it was fun and it was awesome. But I definitely feel that I'm gonna start saving up as soon as possible already. Even if it's little by little, and I definitely wanna add stuff to the Etsy shop, Jen. And I have stuff already, even things that I've thrifted that we don't have to sell it for like expensive money or nothing, but
So
just at least enough to cover certain funds.
yeah. So what
Food for
so what,
everyone.
so what Hexen's talking about is we're going to try to set up like an Etsy. Jen's going to set up an Etsy, and we're all going to donate stuff to sell, for a small amount, and those proceeds are going to go to a fund to just help people out that need help, maybe with traveling expenses or stuff like that. Because we really want everybody to come.
Yeah, exactly. And so I'm going to start a separate bank account specifically for that. So that when the funds go in there, I'm just not going to touch it. And then I figured I'm thinking just the admins is what I'm going to do, is have the admins have access to see what's in there. So just for transparency purposes, like I want to make sure everybody knows that I'm not touching that account. And I don't want to, even though I don't think anybody would think that if you know me, but that way there's no issue transparent wise. You know what I mean? That so that you guys have access to it and can see it and are able to see that. So, and then everything, anybody from the group, anybody that is planning on coming, anybody that wants to contribute to, try to get as many people as we can make stuff, and we can put it up for sale on Etsy there, that we can do readings and on that site and, put them up for sale, all that. And if we make enough, we could, pay for everybody to come. I would love to be able to have everybody come. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be good. All right, guys. Closing thoughts. Jen, you first. Closing thoughts.
So my closing thoughts are, again, just that this was better than I ever could have imagined. This had been kind of my dream for a long time, that this is what I wanted to do. My, life goal is to connect as many people as I can, to spirit and to their greatest self and all that kind of thing. And this just showed me that it's possible. And in this day and age, I have to say how important that is to me, that to know that even in the midst of the shit that happens out there in the quote unquote real world, that there is this community, that there are the people out there who think like we do, who want to connect, who, are good people, who want to just love is love. And it meant that much to me, and I will never stop doing it. I'll do this for the rest of my life. I'll do this every year because I want to continue to make it as big as we can. And let's, someday let's do the commune. I totally am in.
Yeah.
Honestly, we just thought of fun for that too.
Yes. Oh, I'm in. I'm in. I'm in
Oh
for the
my
commune.
God. So
I have dreams
I
about
really
the
want that
commune.
house that's next to Jen, and the house is empty, and I want the freaking house because we can start with that.
It's, by the way, I just found out it's the two in front of me, like from the road, the two houses that are completely empty. So I don't know. I think they may have bought it and didn't pay the taxes or something because there was a sign up this morning and stuff. And then chainsaw guy across the street, you never know. He's not going to be able to pay for that house forever on his own because his wife left him last week.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
That man is psycho though.
All right, Hecsen, closing thoughts.
Oh my God. You guys just gotta be there and live it. It was awesome. I was gonna say something else as a closing thought, but I'm trying to remember.
Someone been on the bus.
Oh gosh. Oh, I've been on the bus.
Yeah, Pat, you guys should fly. Then you can be there longer. You're right. It's too long a drive to come from where you guys are.
Right.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can, and if you financially you need help, we'll try to figure out how to help everyone out who needs it, Chainsaw guy almost got it shoved where the sun don't shine. Right, Ashley? I know. Joey came out with this sword. That was hilarious, I have to say. That was.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
I don't know. That was the craziest thing because, so I was walking out and Peter was walking out and he's in like the, where the cat window is. And he looks at me. I'm sitting next to him and he goes, "Stay here." I'm like hell you ain't going out there by yourself. So we walked out and then, your son's out there with a sword. The thing is, in my mind, I saw a metal baseball bat in there. I was going to grab that, but I'm like, oh my God, I don't want these people to think I'm crazy. But yeah, that was definitely an interesting night.
Yeah, they're used to us. A baseball bat, please. Joey came out with a sword that's bigger than his.
Yeah.
It's taller than he is.
Yeah.
At 3 a.m.
Yeah, that was some crazy. So my final thoughts. It really was an experience, and like I said before, sometimes in life, think back, take a moment, think back in your life, and go back in time in your life and stop at those moments that are burnt in memory in your head, like going to Disney World or I don't know, something. A play you were in high school, a recital you played, or something. One of those pivotal moments. This was one of those for us. It's like some things that I will remember and cherish, for the rest of my life. Making these connections, and we're going to do this every year. So that's
what I also think. I agree with you, Dave. And that it really is like it's one of those memories that you look back at and it's like, wow, like so awesome. And one thing that I didn't do that I should have done, but I was just so caught up in just spending time with all you guys that I really didn't take any pictures or anything like that.
I know. So what, Hecsen? I know. I thought the same thing. When I looked at my phone, I thought, shit, I think I only took like 4 pictures because I was so in the moment, which is great. Yeah. But I'm like, shit, I hardly took any freaking pictures at all.
So I think that coming forward, we need to have, pictures taken and maybe some videos going around and stuff like that. And even, if we can even come up with some merch for the Etsy shop, like even it could be as simple as like a little pin, like a squirrel pin with a nut on it or something, like a little pin, or T-shirts or like little hats and stuff.
Get T-shirts made. We do it all the time.
The T-shirt, the Hecsen T-shirt.
No, Rennie and I do it all the time.
The Momma Squirrel T-shirt.
We did it last year. We have T-shirts that we wear to Pride that we had made. There's a place Where is
right
it?
near us in the province.
There's a place in the mall in downtown Providence that you can go on the website and they have tools and you design your own, or you upload an image and they print the t-shirts for you. It's actually awesome. So
I know, and I meant to do that too. I had the design already and stuff for the Momma Squirrel t-shirts and stuff, and I just I ran out of time, I ran out of money, everything. We kind of did the best we could with stuff, and it just didn't quite all come together. But absolutely, now we have more time to plan it too. So
yeah.
And
once you've gone through it once, now we know those bumps in the road. We can manage the time better and get
it kind of
and it's going to be better.
It prepares us, for example, it prepares us to be ready for what we're going to do next. And since we've already been through it, we kind of know how to manage our time a little bit better. And, even, for example, there was so many things we all wanted to do that we didn't even do, that we planned to do and we didn't do, but it was because we were cramping so much into it, but I think next time, now we're prepared to, and have these fresh ideas of what we can do to help gather as many more people as we can, and and the other things we want to sell and make,
and that reminds me, and that reminds me,
contribute.
And that reminds me, because we're coming up with even more ideas. And we were having a conversation with the other day about different things now that we can add to it and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean it's just going to be better. All right, guys. So that's our show for tonight. A little off our usual format, but I mean we had to talk about TarotStock. We had so much fun. And I had to have these two guys on to just kind of talk about it and just, I don't want to say, impress upon you guys to, you guys got to come. You got to come. It's really worth it. Meeting all these people in person, it's so great. Let's all say, Mama, my tongue, my God. Momma Squirrel, say goodbye.
So I just was saying.
I was like, okay, there, Mama, you're staring.
Yeah, well, because people are like, oh, I love your hair, and yes, absolutely. Poor Maddie ended up the whole last day was there doing 8 hours of hair.
Yeah, it was worth it.
We didn't even talk about that.
Maddie
had a hair day.
Yep.
Yeah, I have to say, that was just awesome. And we'll have to plan it better, though, because poor Maddie, you shouldn't have to do that for the whole day. I should have thought about it the first day you guys got there, and it was just you two and me. I'm like, duh, what did I say? Let's do it now.
That was the last day. I'm freaking out, going, oh my God, when do we have time to do this?
Yeah, we totally kind of forgot about that. So we'll have to plan it better so you don't have to do all of it at once.
Yeah, everyone's hair turned out amazing. So worth it.
Yeah, Jen, look, your hair looks so awesome.
Oh, turn around. It's the twirl, Jen.
I know, right? I have to say, it just is awesome, and I love it. And everyone, my boss even saw it, and of course, my old aunt, my old mother. What's your boss gonna say? I'm like, oh my gosh, would you give me a break? First of all, I am an adult, and I checked with my work to make sure they couldn't say shit. And second of all, my boss has tattoos, so shut the fuck up. And they loved it. Everybody loved it. So Maddie's a genius, and I love my hair too.
Yay!
I love it. It's like mermaid or unicorn hair.
Yeah.
I adore it.
All right, guys.
Are you still going to put out a video, or did you not have enough footage to do that?
Oh, I haven't even imported it yet. Oh, I have enough footage.
Oh, good.
I'm definitely.
I knew you said you were going to do that, and I just didn't ask.
I saw the clips.
So the thing is, it's so much has been going on, and I have Pride this weekend, so I haven't started it. But yeah, I will definitely be putting a video together.
Yay. Good.
I can't wait.
Me too. I know. Because you're the only one who got like footage, really.
He's the
so
only
much
one that
stuff.
has anything.
Yeah, I mean, I even filmed a little bit of Jen teaching Reiki. Oh yeah, it's so much. We got so much.
Yay.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us tonight. Thanks for putting up with us.
Yay.
You know, we actually, we love you. We wouldn't be begging you guys to come to meet you guys if we didn't love you so much. So
Right.
definitely love and support each other. Check out each other's channels. I know you guys have to have checked out Jen's channel, but check out Hecsen's channel. Smash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. And even check out Maddie's channel, The Conjurer's Table. And
Feeling a bit better. I burped.
he burped.
So I think that's what it was.
But yeah, thank you guys for joining. I love you all. Mwah.
Night, everyone.
Love ya.
Good night, everyone.